Here's a little update on Najwan Farms on the rabbit side of things. We have changed all the cages to over here, which used to be an old goat pen. We took the boards off, took the old feeder out. This is where the rabbits used to be, and we sort of tidied up, put the grain bin over there, took all the horse stuff and threw it in the garbage dump. Got a corn bin, garbage bin, got a new cupboard, just a little more organized. Got your hair products, your nail products, your weight products, hardware, cleaning tools, everything. Got our new book. Opener. And this is our new records for the rabbits. So, top left, you got your cage number, their ear number, who their mom was. Underneath is who their dad was, the type of rabbit, whether or not they're fertile, I don't know. Date of birth, weight, all that stuff. And then in the boxes here, you got bred date, who the buck was. Can't read that. Palpate, oh my goodness. Nest box date, expected kindle, all that good stuff. All to do with the litter and the breeding side of things. So over here, we've got Gunner, our buck up top there. We got, what do we got? 2, 4, 7 males. Well, not ready to go yet, but they'll be going for meat pretty soon. Over here, we got 2 new towers, single towers. Again, they're just the 30 by 30 cages there with the steel up underneath for the tray. Got one on that side and one on this side. There's the ear taggers. We tagged our does last night. So in their left ear you can see there's a little neon green tag. We're hoping to get bigger, so this will allow us to just quickly identify who's who, and then we'll be able to check the records and see what kind of history they have for breeding and everything. So, and then cage number is on top left of the cage, so number 2, number 3, and then each doe has an ear tag. So these 4 here are does. And then behind me, we got 2 more cages of males. That'll be heading out probably in another month. Oh yeah, sorry, just the left cage is bucks. These 3 here are does that we have kept for possible breeding stock. So we're looking at possibly bringing up a couple bucks and a few does from Southern Ontario. Just got to try and find a way to get them up here. And then, so yeah, we're pretty much done in here. We just got to we're turning this lean-to into where our weaners are going to be going. So that board where the pail's hanging, those 2 boards will come off. I think. And then we'll have 2 cages high, with 8 cages on top, 8 cages on the bottom, so 16 cages on that wall. And then at that end, we're going to have 2 cages high and 3 cages wide, I think. So there'll be around 20 cages out here for the weaners. And then I think right about there. There we go. There we're focusing. Right about there is where we're gonna possibly knock a door in the wall, so that in the winter we can just come through the door instead of having to go out and around. Each end, the end behind me and this end here, we're gonna close up and put just a man door, big enough hopefully for the wheelbarrow to go through at each end. So you'll be able to kind of come down here, down through the center of the cages, muck out underneath the cages, and then head right back on out to the manure pile. So that's just a little bit of an update as to where we're hoping to head with the rabbits. We got some things that we're trying to line up, get some deals going. So yeah, we're hoping to be heading in the right direction. So anyway, we'll keep you guys updated on the progress and showing you guys the new updates and everything with the lean-to side of the cages and everything. So alrighty guys, hope to head out haying possibly tomorrow. Supposed to get a little rain tonight, so I got some other guys' hay to put up and that, so we'll get there. See you. Quick little farm update here. We got this wall about half done, and we got this wall totally done. We just got to make a door for it, but we're gonna start working on running the rebar for the supports for the rabbit cages to sit on. So we'll drill 2 holes, one there and one there, to put the end of the rebar in, and then 2 down there for the rebar, and then same at that end in those 2 boards there. So and then we'll wire every so often up to the joist just to support the rebar. And so that's what she looks like on the outside. Just butted the siding right up to the existing wall. And we just had a litter of babies born. Old Tipper McGee. We just put the nest boxes in kind of late, because we just put them in today and they're due on Saturday. But anyway, we just put them in this morning and she instantly started pulling hair, and she had a litter in there, so I don't know how many are in there, but and then we got 3 more that are due this Saturday. So anyway, yeah, so we'll show you guys in a little bit what the rebar looks like hanging up and everything, and yeah, go from there. So this morning we came down, and cage number 2, she had babies overnight. There's 8 of them in there. Some of them were outside the nest box because the front of it fell off. So we'll see if all the ones that were out of the nest box live. And that's rabbit 82. This here is cage number 3, rabbit number 83, and she had her babies yesterday. She's got 7 in there. And then we have cage number 5 with doe number 84, and she has started pulling hair. You can see the hair on the bottom of the cage, and she's in the nest box there now, making a nest. So she's in and out, and she's, I don't know how well you can see, but way back in there, there's hair, nest of hair, and so she'll be having her babies probably today. And then we still have cage. There's the cages with the does on the left, and then some more breeding does coming up on the bottom right, and then the far ones are some males that are coming up for meat. We have 6 does coming from Southern Ontario tomorrow night, so that will almost fill all but 2 cages over here. So we'll have a total of 10 does that are breeding, that will be getting bred actually on Wednesday, and then the young ones there will be getting bred probably the next time around. Anyway, sorry, I gotta wipe the lens here. It's a little humid outside today, to say the least. So, and then there's another group of males that are almost ready to butcher, and there's our 1 buck. Oh, and we're also getting another buck brought up from Southern Ontario too. But anyway, you guys have heard all this, so what we wanted to show was the newest update, which is this door. We ended up cutting a hole in the wall and putting in a door into the new weaning area. So right now we have a total of 22 cages hanging up here, where we will be bringing our weaners into. So there's 2 rows of 3 here, so 6 cages on this side, a little door out the back. We still got to make a door for both ends in here, but anyway, and then we've got 16 cages hanging on this side. We still got to put the trays in between the 2 cages, and then we have a spare cage here that I'm not sure what we're gonna do with. So, and then there's another door here that I got to make too, and then this area here we're going to move that tower of 2 cages where our bucks will be staying right here. So that's where the tower of 2 cages will be, and that's where the bucks will be. I still got to run some electrical. Not 100% sure of how I want to run it. If I want another switch somewhere, or if I'm going to have it just on that switch of the main barn. So when you turn on the main barn lights, the lights would come on here, or if I'm going to have it on a separate switch. But anyway, I'm going to put probably at least 2 lights on up in here. I also may run, I'll probably end up running a plug-in too, just in case, I don't know, heat lamp or something, I don't know. But yeah, so you can see it's kind of rainy out. It's been raining all day. That's where we've been cutting the boards to sheet everything in. Just used an old tarp on the other end there for sort of insulation between, or not insulation, but a wind block. So that's what it looks like from outside, from end to end. That side is full. This side is almost half full. And then once we get the other two cages, which leaves a little bit of space here, we'll probably end up putting the grain bin in here and maybe a garbage bin, and who knows, I'm sure it'll get filled up. Probably some shelving and whatnot for stuff, yeah. Horse stuff. Horse stuff. So, we'll tie a cow. Anyway, so that's what we've been working on. Like I said, we're getting new breeding stock in tomorrow. Yeah, so we're pretty excited. So we're hoping we should be able to fit 5 like ready to butcher babies in each cage. So what would that be? Well, if you had 20 cages, 5, that'd be 100. And we've got 22. So our goal is to have about 100 ready to butcher every 2 months, because we'll be having litters being born every 2 months, and we'll be breeding all of our does at the same time, just so that, you know, we're not having to deal with, you know, groups of 10 or 20 or whatever at a time. We'll try and mass produce and do a bunch up at a time. So anyway, that's the update. We'll do another video probably tomorrow night if it's not too dark, when we get the other breeding stock. And oh yeah, we got to order feeders. I called the guy from Grandview today, but I mean, it's Sunday and he wasn't in the office. I didn't figure he would be, but anyway, so tomorrow, I did leave a message, but tomorrow I'll probably end up calling in the morning and getting, I think we got to order 28 feeders. So yeah, they're a really good price, and even with the shipping, they're still about 25% cheaper than what we can get anywhere around here. So yeah, so tomorrow night we'll be getting the new does, and they'll be going in these cages. Those males will be going along with these males out into those cages out there. So we'll do a little video of all the goings on in the next couple days. So stay tuned and hope you guys enjoy.